It's Championship Saturday on NorCal Sports TV, and we've got a doubleheader. First, Salesian boys against Albany. Salesian looking to continue their win streak, and Albany trying to upset here at De Anza High School. Who will get the victory? You'll find out next. Welcome to De Anza High School for this 2019 TCAL Rock Boys Championship on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us. Salesian 26-0. Their last game, they beat El Cerrito 61-45. They have 2 wins over Albany. The closest game this year, really, or the Pride played from behind, was a matchup against Albany, where Albany was ahead by 9 points late in the third quarter. And you're talking about a Salesian team has played 7 teams at one time were ranked in the top 25 in the nation. Albany 21-7. They had to win a couple of playoff games to get here. Their last one, a 1-point victory over St. Patrick, St. Vincent. And these schools are very, very familiar with each other. You have Bill Mellis, the coach of Salesian, and Bill Tressler, the coach of Albany. In 1988, Mellis was in his first year as a student manager at Cal for head coach Lou Campanelli. Tressler was an assistant coach for Campanelli that year. Tressler went on to be the head coach at UC Santa Cruz in Mellis' hometown. In 93, Mellis was hired as the coach, or Tressler was hired as the coach at Salesian, and Mellis became his assistant coach. They coached together for 5 seasons. And various stops along the way for Coach Tressler at the college level. And right now, he is an academic counselor at Salesian High School and also the head coach at Albany. And so he is got 21 wins, and they're very familiar with Salesian. These guys have played against each other in summer leagues. So the programs, the coaching staffs are very familiar. So let's give the starting lineups first for Albany. You can see him on your screen: Rodriguez, Albert, Bryant, Mander, and Finch for Salesian in their whites, and they'll be the home team. And you see their starting lineups: Lazo, the twins, Shane Bell, and Manny Adoy, and I keep butchering his name, and I promised I wouldn't. I'll try to do better. So the Pride with the tip. Goal keys for Salesian. Wear down the guards with pressure. They wear down everybody else with pressure. Limit Albany's high post offense. And Javon McClanahan and the Salesian team will get right into press and win the rebounding battle. For Albany, contain dribble penetration, attack their defense when they're being pressured, and as these coaches see things similar in a lot of ways, rebounding. Good ball movement by Albany. That 3 doesn't go by Julian Bryant, and Salesian will run. Pretty move doesn't go by Jovan McClanahan. And then we got a charging call, player control foul. Called on Salesian. They called that foul on number 15, but there's not a 15 on the court. So I don't know if the scorekeeper posted that wrong, but I think that's what the official signaled. Anyway, it's Salesian ball. Jaden McClanahan with the missed three. Long pass down the court. Finch gets his shot rejected, and then it's a tie-up. Our officials, Fernando Russell, Craig Smith, and Kevin Warren. Inbound to Bryant. Finch. Nice move to the basket. Four-year senior player, averaging nearly 12 a game. Leads the team in block shots. He had 19 on the December 18th game where Albany was ahead at one time by 15 points, but only 8 in the game on January 17th. McClanahan misses. His brother gets the rebound, but then it's a turnover, and then we've got a foul on the floor on Lazo. A.J. Gilbert with the basketball, averaging nearly 4 assists a game. Finch with the layup. So early on, Albany getting the ball inside and taking care of business. Finch, nice work along the basket. DeMarshe Johnson checks in. Lazo nails the three. That's his game. Drawing charges and hitting threes. Had an injury, is coming back, and he's at full strength, 6-4. And then we got a travel on Gilbert. You don't want to pick up your dribble there. That's the result, and that's count that down as a steal. Even though it's just a travel. Max Yoshida, who had 12 against El Cerrito, 6-man for Coach Tressler.
Hey, switch. High post.
Nice basket ball right there. And then we got a timeout. You're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
Just a reminder, folks, we do have a snack bar.
So we got a off the timeout and pretty easy offense.
Over behind in the hallway. Getting back on Cougar ball.
So since 2005, Salesian is 21-0 against Albany. The two closest games are the one we talked about on December 18th. Salesian, nice offense. McClanahan didn't like the numbers. Gets it to his brother Jaden, and he'll set the offense. But you can see how quickly Salesian will go into attack mode. So the two closest games in that time period were 61-56. That was December 18th of last year. In 2007, and then we got a reach-in foul. And that game was 58-57. Foul on Julian Bryant. David Wolf checks in for Bryant. Finch, the wing, has that ball deflected out of bounds. Austin Johnson, the freshman, checks in for Lazo. Trying to get the ball down low to Finch, and Jaden McClanahan with the steal, and Javon McClanahan with the layup. (10-4) here early on. An attempt to get the ball again to Finch, but they're Salesian doing a good job of continuing to get hand in the passing lane. Hobson checks in. 15 on the shot clock. Finch along the baseline. Move doesn't go, and the rebound is gobbled up by Shane Bell. Drive and kick. Side of the rim. There's Salesian on the offensive rebound in the glass. Rebounding. And they're awarded. Jaden McClanahan wasn't the prettiest possession, but they just play harder and fight for the ball. And that is the result. And then we've got a foul. Now we got a player stepped out of bounds. Tyler Brinkman in the game. He sprained his ankle. Well, maybe a little more serious than that, but we'll just keep it at that. On January 11th, Tejon Sawyer checks in for Shane Bell. Rodriguez will inbound. Elbow jumper. Nice inbound play. Hobson. Little run for Salesian. Put to a stop. Sawyer at the high post. Looking for cutters. Johnson on the low block. Looked like he wanted to dunk it. Nice offense here. Down in the low block. And the sophomore, 6'8" sophomore, is at the free throw line shooting two. Salesian 26-0, and they have beat a lot of teams that they potentially could be facing in the state playoffs. Modesto Christian, Cheldon, Bishop O'Dowd, the back-to-back D3 NCS champions. Jumper doesn't go, but Bryant was fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Foul on Austin Johnson. Bryant, team's leading scorer. He had 10 points the first time they played Salesian, 17 the last. He had 15 against El Cerrito, averaging nearly 16 a game, 15-8. Coach Mellis calls out a play. The former assistant against his head coach. A little bit of drama. Sawyer for three. 6'8" junior nails the three without hesitation. That's scary for his future opponents. Johnson gets his hand in the passing lane. There's that pressure defense by Salesian. See how they force Albany away from the basket. We got a foul on the floor. Fouls on Jade McClanahan. Javon McClanahan will check in for his brother. Well, they'll play a little aggressive defense, but they can't call foul on every play. Once in a while they do. A lot of times they turn into steals and layups the other way. 15-footer doesn't go. Javon McClanahan with a rebound. Doesn't like the numbers, and he'll set the offense.
31. Let's go. 31. Move it. There he is. Good. Come on, Jake. 31.
They're looking for spacing and a cutter. Sawyer just clears everybody out of his way.
Let's go. Let's go. Defense.
So he just made the three and then just goes right to the basket, and nothing got in his way. Well, he did. He just went right through it. 15-footer goes. Much-needed basket by Mateo Rodriguez. And it's 20-10 here at the end of one. You're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
Need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
Orthopedic Express by MOS is there for you when that unexpected injury happens. Located in Walnut Creek, Orthopedic Express has orthopedic experts providing specialized urgent care when patients need them the most. Same-day appointments and walk-ins welcome. Go to muraortho.com for more information. Orthopedic Express by MOS. Get the urgent care you need at your convenience. Lazo, Javon McClanahan, Austin Johnson, DeMarshe Johnson Jr., and Tejon Sawyer will start the quarter. Little big-to-big offense there. Ball deflected out of bounds. Appreciate Dean's athletic director, Jonathan Smith, making sure we're all set up here today, and both of these coaches helping us prepare for this broadcast. $18-footer doesn't go. Rebounded by Finch. He went out of the game, and Salesian pulled away a little bit. Nice drive. A.J. Gilbert. And when you look at this Albany team, they played a lot of overtime games. Out of 28 games, they've had 5 go into overtime. And they are 2-3 in those games. Lazo was expecting and Sawyer to cut to the basket. No one was there, and it's a turnover.
You're on that side in the offense. You're on that side in the offense. Let's go, babe.
Bill Mellis in his 21st season, 528 wins if my math is correct. And the thing they will need to get through once they get into the postseason is first win their section, win the game today, win their section. And that 3 is good by A.J. Gilbert. And once they get to the state playoffs, pending success in the section playoffs, is when that opening round game, Sawyer, that's the play they wanted, goes to the basket. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Foul on Hobson. Scoring. Finch with 4, a lot of guys with 2. Jovan McClanahan with 5, Sawyer with 6, Lazo with a 3. It's 20-10 at the end of 1. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV. Sawyer makes both free throws. Was expecting him to get the start tonight, but Coach Mellis said he was sick, missed a practice, so he put Lazo in his place. Pretty good offense there. Rodriguez and Gilbert team up. Nice offense. You can't be passive against this team, against Salesian. You got to attack them. And then we've got 3 in the key. And Albany's starting to feel a little confidence here. There's a trap. Foul on Jovan McClanahan. Finch. Gilbert, 12-footer, doesn't go. Sawyer with the rebound. Jaden McClanahan up to Lazo. Careless pass, and it's a turnover. And Albany and Salesian, both D3 teams, and important game for both teams, being a league championship and also for seeding. And you got a team like St. Pat, St. Vincent that beat Camp Lindo, shot off the side of the backboard. And there's Salesian fighting for the 50-50 ball, and it's a duck the other way. Shane Bell. There's Salesian in a nutshell. Pressure defense, loose ball, go and get it. Bell to the basket with the dunk. Wide open under the basket. Avery Finch. Good offense. And the post defense not real strong here the last couple of times down. Good ball movement. Finch cuts right to the basket. Like to see him keep that basketball up high instead of bring it down, but makes the basket, and he's fouled. Chance for the old-fashioned 3. Foul was called on Shane Bell. Finch makes the old-fashioned three, and it's a 4-point game. Salesians have been outscored 10-4 here in the second quarter. Lazo with the bomb, doesn't go. Finch did a good job of blocking out under the basket, and the ball deflected off a Salesian player and goes out of bounds, and ball to Albany. Great opportunity here for them. Nice defense by the Pride. Finch with that loose ball. Three doesn't go. Another offensive rebound, but doesn't draw iron by Hobson. Javon McClanahan misses the layup. Ball goes to Albany. They've got numbers. Foul called. And Yoshida will be shooting a couple of free throws. It's not your alarm clock on Monday morning. Yoshida, 1-on-1 from the free throw line. Misses. Got to take advantage of those opportunities. Brinkman off the bench with the rebound. Javon McClanahan with the miss, and it ricochets off the top of the backboard, and the ball will go back to Albany. There's the pressure of Salesian. Brickman travels. Carpets Plus, reliable, honest, professional carpet cleaning is what their customers love them for. They travel all over the East Bay to provide high-quality carpet and tile cleaning services. Carpets Plus, residential and commercial carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning. Call them today, Carpets Plus. Also brought to you by Fit Pro Go, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game. American Asphalt, taking care of business in California for 35 years. The 2019 All NorCal games coming up at Las Positas College, April 7th. Get your tickets at norcalsportstv.com/ANG. Straight Sports, stand out from the rest, STR, the number 8 sports.com, and Photo Pro Sports, photo-pros.com. 4-point basketball game, and you can't make a living of picking up your dribble just as you cross half court. Backdoor cut, wild shot, doesn't go, and Salesian with the basketball. Brinkman, excuse me, to Johnson. So Albany's come down twice, trailing by 4, couldn't cut the deficit, and Salesian answers. You can't throw that pass against Salesian. It's a turnover every time. Yeah. Yeah, the clock is all right. You throw that high ball that's like they're going to get it. That's like should be turned into almost 2 passes. You almost need a cutoff man. And there's the pressure defense forcing Albany away from the basket. Finch at the high post. Yoshida. Ezra Mander with a layup. 3-year varsity player. Jaden McClanahan misses the layup. Yoshida to Finch. Yoshida for 3. Finch with the assist. And then Jovan McClanahan is fouled. 15 foul. Checking in is Austin Johnson for Tyler Brinkman.
Open to Marcy. 4.
They had Johnson down on the low block. Didn't throw it to him. That layup doesn't go. Finch with the rebound, and he'll bring the ball up himself. Coach Tressler calling out a play. And once again, Gilbert picks up his dribble, and turns into a turnover. And then a foul the other way.
Foul in play.
9.
Blocking foul. Leaving the game down.
And one of the keys was attacking their pressure defense, but when you break the press and then you stop your dribble as you cross half court, trouble in River City. Johnson. Jovan McClanahan to the barrel. Jovan McClanahan with the assist. Shane Bell with the field goal. He picks it up again. Finch for 12 feet. Jaden McClanahan misses the coast-to-coast layup. And Albany outscores Salesian 18-7. You're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
SportsTV is the streaming home of the TCAL.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to murortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
Jovan McClanahan. Finch. Nice move to the basket. 4-year senior player, averaging nearly 12. A.J. Gilbert with the basketball, averaging nearly 4 assists a game. Finch with the layup.
High post, high post, high post.
Nice basket. Ball. Trying to get the ball down low to Finch, and Jaden McClanahan with the steal. Offensive rebound in the glass, rebounding, and they're awarded. Rodriguez will inbound. Elbow jumper. Sawyer for 3. Looking for spacing at a cutter. Sawyer just clears everybody out of his way. He went out of the game, and Salesian pulled away a little bit. Nice drive. The postseason is first, win their section, win the game today, win their section. And that 3 start tonight, but Coach Mella said he was sick, missed a practice, so he put Lazo in his place. Pretty good offense there. Campalindo shot off the side of the backboard, and there's Salesian fighting for the 50-50 ball, and it's a duck the other way. Wide open under the basket. 8 high post. Yoshida. Ezra Mander to Finch. Yoshida for 3. And Finch for 12 feet. So first half statistics, just a reminder, Salesian led 20-10 after the first quarter. But an 18-7 second quarter by Albany made this a 1-point game. Scoring, Jovan McClanahan with 5. Tajon Sawyer with 7. Shane Bell with 6. And DeMarshe Johnson with 4. 8 rebounds for Salesian and 10 rebounds for Albany. That's not winning the rebounding battle for Salesian, one of their keys, and was a key for Albany. Salesian is 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They've committed 5 turnovers. They're 4 of 9 from downtown. For Albany, Rodriguez with 4, Gilbert with 5, Yoshida with 3, and Avery Finch with 9. 9 turnovers for Albany, 5 for Salesian. So reminder of the keys for Salesian: wear down their guards with pressure. And they've done a good job, but 3 or 4 or 5 times Albany's broke the press and then pick up their dribble as soon as they cross half court. Not a good thing against Salesian. Limit Albany's high post touches. There are probably 4 or 5 layups in there from guys cutting the basket or Finch working his magic on the low block. And then winning the rebounding battle, which they're not so far in the first half. For Albany, contained dribble penetration. Gomet there attacking their defensive pressure. 3 or 4 times they have and have been successful. And rebounding, and they have the edge. And we talked about 5 overtime games for Albany. Encinal 57-52, a loss. On January 2nd, they beat St. Pat 63-60. Double overtime win against De Anza 59-57. Jay Serra overtime loss on January 19th. Finch is fouled on a low post entry. And then on January 29th, they lost to De Anza again in overtime in this gym. 5 overtime games. Finch at the free throw line. He misses the first.
Sorry about that.
We're all tied. So the Albany Ball Club is very familiar. These teams are very familiar with each other, the relationships, coaches, etc. So they know what they need to do. It's a matter of executing if you're Albany. Strong move to the basket, Jaden McClanahan. That's dribble penetration.
Good
10 on the shot clock. Nice move under the basket by Finch. Foot fake towards the ball, back cut to the basket, and it's a layup. Lazo. Adeoye misses the layup. And then a foul. I believe the foul was on Lazo. All tied up here. Julian Bryant with the basketball. Player control foul. Manny Adeoye. What's he do after missing the layup? He goes and draws a charge. That's how you go next play. Julian Bryant a little shaken up after that drive. The 6'9" senior not afraid to get in there and draw the charge. Jaden McClanahan misses. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Gilbert with the basketball. All tied up. Chance for Albany to take their first lead of the game. Yoshida down low to Finch, and it's a turnover. Nice cut to the basket. Shane Bell. Jaden McClanahan with the assist. These guys have played a lot of basketball together. Finch coming to the basketball, showing a presence. And then Jaden McClanahan comes from behind and slaps the ball out of bounds. DeMarshe Johnson in the game. Yoshida tries to do too much and has the ball stolen. Another turnover for Albany. I think Coach Tressler would probably like to see him swing the ball versus trying to penetrate via the dribble. Shane Bell, he's playing some confident basketball this season. Yoshida. Gilbert with a layup. That's attacking their pressure defense. Jaden McClanahan with the basketball to Bell, to Johnson, up top. Nice cut to the basket. Good offense. Got the high post screen. Jovan McClanahan to Jaden McClanahan. And we've got a timeout after the made three. You're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to murortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
So here's the last basket for Albany. Nails a three. Didn't like the numbers at the glass, but then got the secondary late break, the trailer, and then nails a three, and it's a one-point basketball game here on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV. How do you find out about future games on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV? Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV or subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Salesian will inbound. Third game this week for Albany. Salesian hasn't played since February 1st. Sawyer reports to the scorers table. Jade McClanahan to Johnson. And near steal by Gilbert, but he's called for the foul. Scoring, Finch with 12, Rodriguez with 7, and Gilbert with 7 for Albany. Bell has 10, Sawyer has 7, and Jade McClanahan has 7. I keep hearing that bell. I think I got him late for work. I want to start running at recess. I'm late. What am I going to do? Looking for Sawyer on the low block. Nice help. And Finch just steals the basketball. Good help defense by Albany. And then Jaden McClanahan is called for the foul.
Back up, Jovan. Back up, Jaden. Oh! Okay, let's go.
Turnover and a layup the other way. You can't throw a lob ball up. It's going to get stolen every single time. And that's about the third time they've thrown the lob ball. Finch down low. You can make a mistake on offense, but when you blow an assignment defensively, Coach Mellis will let you know about it. Turnover. Yoshida. And Albany leads. Yoshida. Good defense by Finch with the near steal. Ball will stay with Salesian. Julian Bryant checks in for A.J. Gilbert. Still. And a player control foul. Tyler Johnson was, and then okay, the officials talked. He was there, but the officials. So McClanahan misses. Finch with the rebound. I don't think that was the inbound play Coach Mellis was looking for. So they create you to get into this hurry-up play, and you end up turning it over. But Albany resets. 10 on the shot clock. Hobson travels. You can see this little frantic pace, like you've got to do something fast, and you've got to work through that. Easier said than done. David Wolf checks in for Yoshida. Shot clock is off. And Salesian will play for the last shot. Good basketball game here on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us here on Championship Saturday. Bell at the high post into Sawyer. It's easy offense. Pride goes back in front. You can't throw those lazy passes. I keep repeating myself. Bell. And just like that, it's a 3-point lead. Before we go to commercial, just show almost that entire segment, that last few seconds, and just see the hurried pace and some of those passes. It just really, so many times turned into turnovers. See that lob pass? You can't make that against this team. And then, bingo, they go into transition and they lead by 3, just like that. You're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
Need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation.
Up there. So coming up after this game, the Tri-County Athletic League Girls Championship game against St. Vincent against Salesian and McDonald's All-American Angel Jackson. Been watching her play for 3 seasons and really looking forward to seeing her play tonight. 3-point game here from De Anza High School, TCAL Rock Boys Championship. Salesian will start the quarter with the basketball.
Let's go.
Sawyer with a quick basket. There's another lob and pass.
Here we go. Move. Get up. Oh, come on. Okay.
And they call a foul on the floor.
Okay, my bad.
Before the shot, Pride takes it over.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Here we go. What happened? What'd he say? What was the call?
Yoshida checks in for Tyler Jackson. Finch has 12, Rodriguez 7, Gilbert 7, Bell 10, Sawyer 7, McClanahan with 7. Actually, that was halftime stats. We'll get it updated for you. Finch gets it back to Gilbert. Finch on the low block makes a difficult catch. And then we got a foul on Jovan McClanahan.
Let's go.
Another turnover. It's just that easy, Jovan McClanahan, and we've got a timeout. The TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV and Ed TV is presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Specialized, innovative, compassionate. Orthopedic Express by MOS. Get the urgent care you need at your convenience. The Maher Law Group, a professional law corporation covering Contra Costa, Solano, and Napa County. Fit Pro Go, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Carpets Plus, residential and commercial carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning. Call them today. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for 35 years. The 2019 All-NorCal Games, largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns to Las Positas College in Livermore on Sunday, April 7th. 2 players from Salesian, Jovan McClanahan and Jade McClanahan, will be on that Bay Area All-Star team. Straight Sports, official uniform provider of the 2019 All-NorCal Games. Stand out from the rest. STR, the number 8, sports.com and photoprosports.com. Photo-pros.com, specializing in team and individual sports photography. Finch has 14, Rodriguez 7, Gilbert 7, Bell 12, Sawyer 9, McClanahan 7. And layup off the timeout by Bryant. Sawyer over Finch, and Finch called for the foul. He's trying to front Sawyer, which is a tough gig, and then the big fella just works his way to the basket and converts the old-fashioned 3. So which was a 1-point lead with about a minute left in the quarter is a 8-point, now a 6-point lead by Salesian. Yoshida with a layup. Finch fronting Sawyer on the post. Bell with the offensive rebound. Gets it to Jade McClanahan, and he'll reset the offense. Turnovers, Albany with 16, Salesian with 9. And I'd say 10 of those have just lobby intercepted, waiting to be baskets. The other way, turnovers. Sawyer for 3. It's a 9-point game. So he's banging guys down low and then hits the 3, and that's his second 3 of the game. 9-point lead. Yoshida down in the corner, and he travels. So defensively, what Salesian will do is they force you to play a little bit quicker. And here's the big fella from the top of the key. Give me a break. Bingo. So he's down there banging guys down low and then gets the screen and nails the 3. And then Finch trying to guard Sawyer, and Salesian continues to feed the post. Finch with the foul. I think we had a 3 in the key. I couldn't see it. Pressure in the backcourt. Gilbert. There's pressure defense. Finch, high post. Near turnover. 50-50 ball, and it gets in the hands of Salesian. We got a timeout. Coach Mellis, you're watching the TCAL Rock Championships on NorCal Sports TV.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to murortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
That's fine.
Let's go, fellas. Let's finish strong. Let's finish strong.
Turnover, Salesian.
Down by 9 points. Little over 4 minutes left in the game.
Three-point attempts, Albany is 3 of 5, Salesian is 5 of 13. Free throws, Albany 4 of 6, Salesian 4 of 5. Big possession here for Albany. Sawyer, the leading scorer for both teams, he has 17. Finch. Turnover, Albany. They're 18th. Following the game, there'll be a banner presentation at half court with TCAL Commissioner Bill Jones, and we'll also have our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Shane Bell, call for the wraparound player control foul. Wild shot, doesn't draw iron. Bell gets it up court. Austin Johnson made a wise decision as a freshman, didn't like the numbers, and he gets it to his teammate, Javon McClanahan, gets it to Jaden, back to Javon. Jaden McClanahan with the basketball. Bell at the wing. So be shooting 1-and-1. Call on Julian Bryant, Brinkman, and Sawyer back in the game for Johnson and Johnson. No pun intended. Jaden McClanahan at the free throw line in the bonus. Makes the first, and it's a 10-point game. Albany led by 1 with about 1:05 left, and boom, 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 and then it was a 9-point lead for Salesian. Couple of about 4 or 5 just horrible, careless passes. If Albany goes back and looks at this film, which they will, they'll see they played a pretty good basketball game, just too many times throwing passes that get turned over. Javon McClanahan assist to John Sawyer. Tajon Sawyer blew that one. We got a reach in called on Jaden McClanahan. They'll keep pressing that defense. That's what they do. Largest lead, 13 now for Salesian. Finch misses a layup. Feeling, and this is in the fourth quarter where Salesian pulls away from teams because it's the effect of playing them for 3 quarters hard. Brinkman for 3, misses. Shane Bell. They have him listed at 6'3", but he jumps through the gym. 15-point lead. And then illegal screen on Finch.
Good call, Ralph. Good call.
And Jaden McClanahan felt the wares of that screen.
Let's go. Let's finish it up.
And these coaches showing respect to each other and their team mass substitutions. Landon Manuel with the basketball. Johnny McKenzie. Back to Manuel. And then call a legal screen. McKenzie whistled for that foul. Billy Donovan checks in for Albany, along with Josh Sanders, Richard Young, Damon Chow is also in the game.
Good, Miles.
And Tenzin Norgain, and then it's a layup, and the backups playing some pressure D of their own.
Good, Landon.
Back rim.
No shot.
Yeah, the clock was acting up. The last 10 seconds it would hold on its heel. But it is a 60-43 victory here for Salesian.
We'd like you to stick around for the presentation of the banner in just a few moments. And we'd also love it if you stick around for our next girls basketball game.
I'm going to turn this headset way up so you can get the audio here and get it there.
Tonight we'll have girls basketball, the St. Patrick's St. Vincent Bruins versus the Salesian Pride for girls varsity playoff.
So as soon as that interview's over, cut over to Tajon and me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the TCAL co-commissioner, Bill Jones, who will be presenting the championship banner to the coach and the captains of the Salesian Pride. Come on out, coach and captains.
Thank you very much on behalf of the Tri-County Athletic League. I'd like to thank the high school for hosting tonight's championship match. I think we can all agree it's a really good game by two teams. Both teams will be participating in the North Coast section tournament starting next week. We want to follow. So on behalf of the Tri-County Athletic League, I'd like to present the championship banner to Salesian High School. Thanks a lot. Congratulate Albany for the well played.
Let me get my picture. Take a picture. Take a
Two
picture.
of them, that's right.
Take a picture, Jay. 1 second, don't move.
Don't forget everyone, girls game coming up at 7 o'clock. Stick around. He has a TCAL snack bar still open. Another game of basketball coming up.
I'm with Tajon Sawyer, our Fit Pro Go player of the game, came off the bench, 17 points. Big fella, hitting a couple of threes tonight. Albany played a good game, but you guys, as usual, came up strong in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they was playing harder. So our coach was telling us that we want to win. Like we used to like win a league every year. Like if we want to keep that belt under our names, like that we have to play harder, and we adjusted and we play harder.
So, tell me about the little new wrinkle in your offense. That I know you've been practicing a lot. You practice a lot, but I haven't seen you shoot many threes in a game. That's got to be fearful for your opponent.
Well, you're right. I don't shoot that much in the game, so people don't know that I can really shoot it, but I can shoot it. My coaches and teammates know. So.
Well, now it's on film, so when teams come to prepare for you, the North Coast section playoffs, they're going to have to defend you. Tajon Sawyer, our Fit Pro Go player of the game with 17 points. So we'll close things up here from De Anza High School, where Salesian beat Albany 60-43 to win the Tri-County Athletic League Rock Boys Championship. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV to find the next North Coast section playoff game we will televise. Any use of this broadcast without the written approval of NorCal Sports TV is strictly prohibited. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV thanks to our crew, floor camera, David Martinez, center camera, Jason Brown, statistician Jeremy Hurtado, and our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock here in Richmond. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.